Of course, it's time to talk the sports papers to see what's been making the rounds in the dailies, what's got people talking right about now. And we have our guest in the studio, Ifeanyi Osuna, who's a sports analyst. It's great to have you again on the show.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Thank you for having
You're
me.
back again.
Thank you
I
very
see.
much.
Good to see
Austin
you.
just can't
No,
resist
Ifeanyi was about to. He's excited.
Maybe we'll have to
also.
tie those hands.
No, Ifeanyi was about to stretch. Come on, guys have problems. Shaking my head.
But you can take the knuckle from here for
Thank you very much.
All right. So, Ifeanyi, what's got you talking?
I'm quite interested in this news making the headlines.
Okay, from the Complete Sports. All right.
Complete Sports. Olise dismisses Egypt league. I think it's really good to know that the 2 points we're trailing behind Egypt 2 points after 2 games. Obviously, Olise has been in charge for 1 game. The good thing, the positive thing about that group is not just because we have 4 points in that group, but I think it's more because Nigeria has not conceded any goal. Keeping clean sheets is quite good morale, especially for the defensive quarters of the team. So I think it's a good thing. I think it's still too early. It's just everyone has just played 2 games in the group. Sure. So they have a total of 6 games to play. So there's 4 games to go. The next 2 games will be very critical. The next 2 games will be very critical.
And that makes me wonder, why is it dismissing that lead? It's very important that you know that it's Egypt.
It's Egypt, but I think it's just trying to,
Egypt
well,
is
raise
that's the thing.
attention,
You know,
this
this process of rebuilding the team, fresh faces being introduced, the new manager. You can't get carried away by the negatives or the setbacks.
Sadly, same fans, same Austin, same. I don't know.
I don't want to leave the Egypt on the continent. Nobody comes close.
Nobody comes close.
But a lot of things have happened. They're not as indomitable as they used to be. They have the record as the team that has won the African Nations Cup than any other person. But they have a new manager in Hector Cooper, somebody who probably doesn't watch the league. So does that give us any advantage? He's not a guy that really knows the domestic league, and that's their strength.
The thing about Egypt is they're always going to be an imperious team. They're always going to be domineering. It's true what you said. They might not have been hitting that top height recently, but we saw them against Chad going away to N'Djamena and
clinical.
5-1. It was absolutely magnificent, and that's what Egypt can bring to the table. And I know their coach will be relishing an opportunity to play with Nigeria to see how he can use that game to assess his players as well. Just the same way I think Olise will be looking forward
both
to.
coaches.
Yeah, so it's a great time to look forward to.
Okay.
Today, guys, let's just do this one and just get it done.
Okay.
Set the record straight. Still with the Complete Sports, it says Okagbare make All Africa Games U-turn. Star duo to compete in Congo. Now the news making the rounds from yesterday says that she's been banned from the Olympics.
I saw that.
And the Athletic Federation of Nigeria says it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
How can you ban your star athletes from taking part in the But the latest update is that Blessing Okagbare and Tosin Oke will feature.
They will feature
at the All Africa Games.
I think that's really all that pandemonium about. I'd say Okagbare
it's not necessary.
saga. It was just not good enough. Like you said, I don't know where all that news came from, but the AFN has done well to come to not only distance itself from the story, but they've also issued a statement saying it's not true. In their own words, they refer to it as outright falsehood. So I think that's good for now. I think Okagbare can move forward from this and face her future and concentrate on doing well in her career.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Sporting life, and I have to talk about Egypt. What you said. A lot of interesting stories in sporting life, I must say. But today, the Thursday edition, on page 6, Egypt's coach hungry to play Nigeria. You talked about that one earlier. I don't know if you care to. And link this one with Ahmed Musa saying that the Pharaohs are not a problem.
I think I actually found that story quite interesting as well. Ahmed Musa, I think he's talking from the position of the captain of the or should I say interim captain of the team. For well, he's the captain presently. So it's good as the leader to come out and make a big statement like that. But I'm not just concerned about talking. I'm also concerned about working. It's one thing to talk, and it's one thing to walk the talk. So I also implore Musa to be ready to, together with his colleagues, to be ready to put in a good shift. Everything, a good shift, a fantastic work rate in March next year when they're going to face Egypt. Yeah. So we would appreciate this talk.
Look back
more. So, but I think it's going to be a good game, and like we said before, I'm sure the Egyptian coach, the Egyptian national team, they're looking forward to meeting Nigeria because to be a good way to assess their progress.
All right, let's. I have Sports Day here, and it's all about the under 23 team and the Falcons team as well at the All Africa Games. And former Super Eagles coach Stephen Keshi is talking about our football needs unity, and that's on page 4. And of course, you have to agree with him. Football is a unifying factor, but the little skirmishes that we've been witnessing, we just need to put it behind us and really get focused.
Yeah, definitely, because that Stephen Keshi said, he's talking from a position of experience. He's been in that position to make statements like that. So I believe he knows exactly what he's talking about, and it's a good advice to the whole football fraternity in general. So we could take it to 1 or 2 cues from that and see how we can tighten up the loose ends and increase the level of football in Nigeria to the next gear, so we could get to a better position.
I agree, and people shouldn't misread it. He knows what he's saying.
He knows what
when
he's
he
saying.
says we need to be united. He's been through a lot with the Super Eagles, so he understands what he's saying. Thank you so much, Ifeanyi Osuna, for coming around. Always a pleasure to
Thank you very much.
have you come around.
Thank you.